about it. Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer, good at both ends of the ice, good in the face-off dot, wins his first face-off. But if you're a fan of hockey, I enjoyed his time here in Philly. Some energy.
Yeah, he
good
seems
on the
to
power
enjoy
play.
pretty much everything. Here's Brink centering in front. Michkov couldn't finish it off.
No cross check there.
He was knocked down, but
scored in Boston on the power play. Now 3 goals in his last 6 games, and good opportunity here. Just kind of in tight, wasn't able to. Once he gets it, he's right on top of the goaltender, just not able to elevate. And there's the cross check from Fiala that goes uncalled, but positive to see get that call and be right back here.
you are. You're excited when you see the paycheck as well. Here's a shot by Doughty, the save made. Rebound back to Vladar. Couldn't hang on to it. Perry digs it free. Sends it out in front. Vladar still just getting back up, and they score. Flyers couldn't find the puck. Vladar had trouble getting back to his skates. And the Kings get the first one here just 3 minutes and 10 seconds in. And it's their leading goal scorer, Adrian Kempe, with his 19th.
Flyers is recently just the fact that just not able to get off to good starts. And this starts with a face-off win for the Kings, and then they win every race to every loose puck here. I mean, they find everything. A lot of trying to find pucks, not picking up sticks. Just the Flyers got scrambled and running around after that lost face-off, and offensive threat for the LA Kings, and he's able to strike early on.
Here's Michkov, the pass, Brink the shot, save, Kemper rebound, Brink taken down, and Kemper covers up. Michkov with a good setup for Brink.
Yeah, Cody Ceci gets caught up by the blue line. He's a defenseman, number 5, and that's what left.
As the Kings move it right back, Laferriere with a hat trick earlier this year. Step back around, one of the younger Kings to have a hat trick. Perry centers, there's a shot, they scored, and again, it's Adrian Kempe as he one-times that one past Vladar, and the Kings are up 2-0. 20th of the year.
Kempe gets kind of lost up in the neutral zone. Watch how play goes down below, and he kind of gets lost in the neutral zone, then re-enters the picture. And I just think the Flyers forwards kind of lost track of where he was. Watch where Kempe is in the neutral zone, and then bang! Great timing play for the Kings. And
hands off to Zegras. Zegras will play it deep into the zone. He's run at by the defenseman Anderson, and the Kings move back through. Doughty for Byfield. Into the middle, Kuzmenko. The shot, he scores! 3-0 Kings.
Oh, the Kings here. Watch Doughty takes a hit along the wall here, a hit to make a play, and then a nice feed by Byfield. And once Juleson steps up, Garnet Hathaway becomes a de facto defender. If he holds the middle of the ice, I think he can kind of limit that pass to Kuzmenko. Once it gets to Kuzmenko, Sealer leaves a shot for Vladar, and Kuzmenko. Yeah, it's the
Fiala.
It's Fiala, yeah. Hard to tell on that one. It's close.
Yeah, he's offside right there.
Yeah.
After reviewing the play, it was determined that the play was offside. Therefore, we have no goal. Reset the clock to 12:14.
And the young defenseman moves it ahead. Here's Kempe to Fiala, and now Kuzmenko with a shot, save made, and it's cleared by Vladar to the wall.
Save of the game. This is that shot by Kuzmenko off the rush.
Got a block. That's the block that hurt him, and then a hit as well. Had some conversation with the Kings bench. As we're underway here in period number 2. Flyers on the power play for just over a minute. Doughty sitting out his checking minor as the puck is set up the wall and all the way down. Vladar will set it up for Jamie Drysdale. So that was Zegras, Brink, Dvorak, and Konechny. And it's Zegras. Will gain the line, flip it off for Dvorak. He is quickly checked, but good support from Brink across to Konechny. Konechny looks at the net, goes back across, Brink back to Zegras. He scores! And there's number 20 on the season for Trevor Zegras. It's a power play goal. Flyers on the board, 2-1.
Broadcasters, when they score a goal like this is fun to watch. It starts with help and a retrieval, and Brink is able to find the puck, get it to the weak side, use the seam that's available. Thought Brink could one-time that puck, but He saw Zegras back on the other seam in the back door, and that bodes well for the offense and potentially a successful homestand.
Sealer's shot saved. Kempe through traffic. Rebound! And Hathaway denied in tight.
Fourth line job is to do, and that's spend time in the offensive zone. Go low to high, bodies to the net. And then the rebound opportunity for Hathaway, so good job.
Laurier drops it off for Couturier. Centering, Ristolainen shot, off iron. Back out to Couturier, back this way to Sanheim, into the middle. Now the pass down low, Ristolainen. Deeks backhander, batted away by Kempe as Laurier was right in the blue.
Ristolainen, who's able to step in and tries to go short side over the glove. And
here's Barkey moving in. Barkey across for York, intercepted, leg out. It's Ceci. He's got the breakaway out of the penalty box. And he's stopped by Vladar.
Player, and with the pressure coming from behind.
A lot, I should say, as it goes behind the net. Here's Konechny walking in front, the shot, save, Kempe! And he's able to dive on top of the puck. That was Konechny bidding for yet another goal, but Kempe had other ideas. Drysdale played into traffic, turnover. Laney's in front, backhander, save, Vladar, rebound. Free, Flyers can't get the puck free. Another shot blocked by Couturier. Battle. She is a lot of fun to be around. And again, to donate, Alex'sLemonade.org. They do so much work for pediatric cancer, for the families, for support, and for research. Underway here in the third period, 2-1 score. The Flyers trying to complete another comeback. They're still among the NHL leaders in comeback wins with 15 this year, which is tied for second. Christian Dvorak gets this puck around behind the net. Rovankin picks it up. Rovankin to the point. Ristolainen, a shot, deflection, score! Konechny and Dvorak were both there. It redirects past Kempe. The Flyers have tied this game at 2.
Low to high. Oh, that's going to be Konechny.
Yeah.
Konechny just being a good guy. No doubt Konechny tips that. Continues his scorching play.
It's tiramisu that you like.
I love tiramisu.
Brinka's shot went wide, got to his own rebound, and Kempe had to come up big on that shot.
Mikey Anderson may have gotten a stick on it, absolutely, and it kind of went off that end wall. You got to be ready, and Brink was able to arrive first on the scene, and a good positional save there by Kempe.
Jabbed the puck to center as Case did the honors. CC pursued by Barkey. Over to Dumoulin. And now off Kopitar's stick. He's rammed into by Ristolainen. No respect shown there by Risto to the retiring Kopitar.
Getting physical. Ristolainen with the finish on Kopitar.
He did have a lot of people here. There's York's shot, deflects wide in front, back to York, backhander, save, Kempe, and he's able to corral it.
Doesn't give you much, but finding a way to get pucks below the dots, towards the net.
Turns and gives to Ristolainen. He gives it back to Zegras. Zegras chips to Couturier. Couturier the shot, save, Kempe. Couturier tried to center, but it was blocked by Edmondson. Edmondson, left wing, they come back across. Perry plays it out of his skate. Perry couldn't get a shot up. Now he centers it. It's jabbed wide back to the corner, and that will do it for the third period. It got a little dicey there. And so now it's Kempe against Dvorak, and Kempe won it. Stepped in there and kicked it back to Doughty.
And Dvorak gave him a slash.
Yeah, he's not happy at all with that. Shot blocked, grabbed by Sanheim, but he tried to put it down, and it's taken away, and then sent back out, and it's Konechny the other way. If he can catch up to it, he will. Konechny, the game on his stick. He rang it off the post. The horn goes off, but it caught iron.
Hold on to pucks. The one that got away from him was this one, and it sent Konechny in alone. The fans thought they had the win, but it went post and out. As Konechny tries to get Kempe to move ever so slightly to his right.
They drop it back off. Kempe gets it to Doughty. Doughty for Byfield. Byfield across, and getting a stick on it was Zegras, but he could not control it. And the Kings, who've had the puck for most of overtime, have it back again. Here's Kempe to Byfield. Byfield the shot. He scores. And the Flyers lose in overtime again. It's Byfield with patience paying off for the Kings. They finally took a chance, got a chance,
And then after that, the Kings never relinquished possession, and Byfield on the off wing.